This isn't even really about Kanye West. This is about the president sitting there, listening, nodding, laughing, calling Kanye West a smart cookie, saying Kanye West can speak for him anytime.
Tonight, America, I want you to open your ears because over the next 10 to 15 minutes, I am going to them with the truth. Fox has figured out that by simply putting a question mark at the end of something, you can say anything. For instance, the question mark, a prophylactic protecting Fox News from anything it might contract during its extensive GOP. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't just come out and say that, but I'm just asking.
Jon Stewart is back. The celebrated late-night funny TV jokeman has announced that he will be returning to The Daily Show as executive producer until 2025 and host on Monday nights from February until November's election. Showtime CEO Chris McCarthy stated that, quote, "In our age of staggering hypocrisy and performative politics, Jon is the perfect person to puncture the empty rhetoric and provide much-needed clarity with his brilliant wit," closed quote. While Stewart, along with some of his funny late-night TV jokeman colleagues, do possess wit, clarity to puncture empty rhetoric has never been on the menu, nor will it be in this election cycle. His role is clear. His return also suggests that those who own the legacy media are very nervous about their loss of control of the narrative and thus their need to bring back a man that McCarthy insisted would, quote, "help us make sense of the insanity and division roiling the country as we enter the election season," closed quote. But for anyone with eyes to see, and even the casual observer, nothing could be further from the truth. It is Stewart's ability to help manufacture consent of establishment narratives that McCarthy and his ilk seek. Now then, before we begin, however, I'd like to ask you to do me a big favor and go over right now to subscribe to my new Rumble channel. And just for your FYI, I do release all of these videos now there first. The link to it is in the description. Now, to encourage you to do so, I will be having a giveaway with the top prize being a full set of Japanese Imperial Occupation Burmese currency notes that I picked up on a trip there in late 2023. The second and third prizes will be a t-shirt of your choice. Now, just leave a comment in the Rumble version of this video with the hashtag Rangoon Yen. And if you win, all you need is an address to have the prize sent to you. So for now, please go over there and click on the subscribe button to this new channel. It is very much appreciated. Hi everyone, just to let you know, I have some old favorites as well as new t-shirt designs on sale right now. Link to find them is in the description, and would like to thank you in advance as it really does help the channel, as for years now, content like this has been put into an algorithmic black hole as well as being demonetized. So thanks again, as well as I'm pretty sure you'll find something you will like.
I made a special effort to come on the show today because I have privately amongst my friends and also in occasional newspapers and television shows mentioned this show as being bad. And I wanted to, I felt that that wasn't fair and I should come here and tell you that I don't, it's not so much that it's bad as it's hurting America. So I wanted to come here today and say,
wait.
Here's just what I wanted to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop hurting America.
Okay, now
and come work for us because we, as the people.
How do you pay?
The people, not well.
Better than CNN, I'm sure.
But you can sleep at night. See, the thing is, we need your help. right now you're helping the politicians and the corporations, and we're left out there to mow our lawns.
You just said we're too rough on them when they make mistakes.
No, you're not too rough on them. You're part of their strategies. You're partisan, what do you call it, hacks.
Wait, John, wait.
After this exchange between John Leibowitz, or better known as Jon Stewart, the TV show Crossfire was cancelled and Tucker Carlson was fired. He then wandered the proverbial cable news TV desert for a number of years before reviving his fortunes. And it can't be understated that it was a pivotal segment, and Stewart was lauded and found success from the incident, as it also significantly raised his status and profile in the American political sphere. However, it has since been reevaluated, and it has been argued that the echo chambers of partisan agreement that replaced Crossfire's partisan chamber of disagreement, well, it was for the worse.
Which would be great.
No, it's
not honest. What you do is not honest. What you do is partisan hackery. And I'll tell you why I know
John Kerry
it.
on your show, and you sniff his throne, and you're accusing us of partisan hackery?
Absolutely.
You've got to be kidding, man.
You're on CNN. The show that leads into me is puppets making crank phone calls. What is wrong with you?
Stewart was clear to highlight his role as a comedian rather than a journalist, something all of the TV late-night funny TV jokemen have consistently used as cover while they serve up nightly doses of intensely partisan slop hackery masquerading as news satire. And this is very important to understand, and why this subterfuge is so important. While things have changed in the years since Stewart departed as host, especially in the trend toward online content consumption, and thus the steep decline in viewership, his brand of political hackery and that of the other TV late-night funny TV jokemen still have their place within the media ecosystem. Now, what's most important about the supposed satire of these shows is the true insidiousness of them lie in their cleverly hypnotic structure and pacing. Think about it. Almost every segment on these shows adhere to a repetitive pattern. First, there is the brief presentation of arguments and facts, and then this is swiftly followed by a snarky or smarmy quip, often in the form of a non sequitur or absurd metaphor. And the purpose of this and this rapid-fire sequence is that it inhibits rational processing before the viewer can even engage with the presented arguments and materials. Moreover, anyone who has seen any of these shows can clearly see the strategically incorporated pauses in its pacing to emphasize the studio audience's seal-like approval laughter or applause. And then this formula is repeated without variation in any and every of the late-night funny TV jokeman shows, forming the core structure, no matter the segment, other than, of course, the interviews with subjects they are not, that is the host, that they are not ideologically hostile toward. And I would assert that this structure and formula of the TV late-night funny TV jokemen and the ultimate effect of it is not for the purposes of comedy, nor as being informational, but rather instructional. And I would also assert the formula is being targeted at its viewers on a subconscious level. It conditions viewers to associate derisive laughter with individuals or opinions conflicting with the establishment's narrative's stance on any given issue, and applause with those narratives that the establishment and controlled media approve of. And this is achieved through a strict cycle where a stimulus is presented and a response is cued. What is clear, at least to me, is that all of these late-night funny TV jokemen and their shows, and Mr. Stewart in particular, well, they exemplify the controlled media's increasing mastery of mass conditioning methodologies. However, it's very important, and it must be understood, that these shows are not meant just to be entertainment, nor are pundits like Stewart just comedians. They are very well thought out, very well-oiled instruments used in the manufacture of consent of whatever topic they are set against. And above all, they are political hackery in the extreme, masked as entertainment and satire. The fact that one of the greatest assets of the establishment in its drive toward ideological subversion, Stewart, has come out of retirement for the 2024 election cycle should tell you all you need to know. They are, in fact, scared. All of the stops are being pulled out to, as they call it, fortify 2024 even more intensely than they fortified 2020. And make no mistake about it, Stewart and his late night funny TV jokeman colleagues have their role to play in doing so. And that is the real reason why he is back and out of retirement. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please check to see that you're still subscribed, as YouTube has unsubscribed tens of thousands of people without their knowledge or consent. Remember, whether it helps or not, remember to click the notification button. Also, if you'd like your chance to win the Japanese occupation Burmese currency notes, head on over to my Rumble channel and click subscribe. And leave in the comments section #Rangoon Yen. Also, I'd like to again thank you for being here and watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.